No, it'll
Oh my
be
God.
okay.
So you got plenty of pictures without your braces.
Yes.
All right.
Just to see the transformation.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I've got some safety glasses for you
Okay.
to put on, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Nothing we do today is going to hurt you, okay?
Okay.
We don't have to numb the teeth or anything like that.
Okay.
And I'll explain each thing that we do as we go along.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to show you what your braces look like to begin with. They're in a little pack. Like that, sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I'll have these over here. And like a look in first, I want to see how your bites. Yeah, sometimes we have to place, they're called build-ups. They're like bite ramps on the back of the upper first molars, on the top of them. And when you bite down, you hit them first, and it gives us room in the back to keep you from biting off your braces.
Okay.
Bite down, sweetheart. Yeah, I think we might just put some light ones on. Alright, sweetie. So, I'm going to have you point your chin up toward the ceiling and open real big for me. This is just a piece of cotton. I'm going to put it up here to help keep your teeth dry.
Okay.
And then this is just an air water syringe. I'm going to dry your top part of your molar off with some air. And then next, I have some liquid that I'm going to paint on the surface of the tooth. It helps to prep the enamel for the buildup to adhere to the enamel. This smells like vinegar, and it's sour like vinegar, so if you get a taste of it, it won't hurt you, but it's very, very sour. I'll try to keep your tongue away from it.
Okay.
When we rinse it off, that's when you usually get a little taste of it. It's diluted then. Smell it?
Yeah.
Yep. Smells like vinegar, doesn't it? Now we'll rinse that off in just about 15 seconds or so. Don't close down, because obviously if you close down, you're going to get a really good taste of that. Okay, now I'm going to rinse. Now tilt your chin up again for me. That's great. And just stay open real big for me. And don't close. I kind of keep my finger there to remind you not to. Sometimes it's an involuntary thing, you don't even think about it. It's like, oops, I closed. This process is very similar to when you go and have your nails done. Except it's on your teeth. That smells like a nail salon, doesn't it? Okay, now the material that I put on your teeth is in paste form.
Okay.
So you just remain open for me, sweetheart. And we just dab it onto the tooth. It's light blue in color so that when it's time to remove it, we know where that ends and enamel begins. Now don't close it.
Okay.
I'm going to shine a bright UV light in here now, which makes the material hard. Just like with your nails.
Sorry. I'm a hot mess. Don't mind me. Okay.
Okay, now we're going to do the same thing over here, sweetheart.
Okay.
Nothing to it so far, huh?
Need anything, Mr. Aaron?
We're good, thank you. Oh, Sam, if I could get a high speed with a greenstone, please.
Okay.
Thank you. And here comes the light in. Thank you. You okay, sweetie? Alright, darling, now I'm going to have you bite down. It's going to feel strange. When you bite down in the back, does one side touch before the other? Or do they touch at the same time? Let me get all this out.
I think the same time.
Okay, let me rinse because I know that doesn't taste good. Now, just sip on that like a straw. Good job. Now, just tap up and down a few times. Now, see what that does, bite down, sweetheart, you hit those first.
Yeah.
And that gives me more room back here because your brace is going to go on the front side of your tooth.
Yeah.
And without that, top teeth would hit it, and with the first meal, you would knock it off. Okay. These won't always be on there. They're just there now to help us initially. Turn this way, baby, bite down. Perfect. That looks really good. You do a great job keeping your teeth clean.
Thank you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do next is use a little polishing cup with a little unflavored pumice,
Okay.
just to kind of clean off the protein layer of the teeth. And then we're going to prep the teeth the same way as I did these. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so what I'm going to do back here is just kind of rub-a-dub. Your teeth are squeaky clean anyway. But in the saliva, we have a little protein layer that kind of covers the teeth, and this kind of gets that off and gives us a nice surface to start prepping. This will feel like you've taken a little trip to the beach. It's just real gritty. Eventually, we'll place some, they're called prongs. She might have talked to you about that. Dr. White Brown,
Mm-hmm.
in your mouth. I don't believe she'll do it today.
Okay.
But it's kind of tames your tongue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because sometimes the tongue is also the culprit of an open bite in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when you swallow, the tongue comes forward and pushes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that will help train the tongue not to do that. All right, sweetie. Now we're gonna a lot of water.
Okay.
Now open, darling. Let's do this. I have a paper towel around my air water screen because it's leaking around the button, and it leaks and drops where I don't want it to drop. You know, so I've got it to absorb that so it doesn't drop on your face.
Okay.
I'll be done drowning you in a moment. This is the messiest part of today's appointment. I'm so sorry, darling. It gets everywhere. Now, I'm going to put some water in there, and I want you to swish vigorously. And then put your lips all the way around that and sip. And let's do that again. I don't want any of that material in your mouth. Now, do you feel any grit in your mouth? I'm going to get it off your lips.
No.
Okay. Get your lips wiped off.
So is the things in the bottom of my teeth, they will stay in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, they will. Now, let me take a look at your teeth and make sure that I don't see any of that pumice anywhere. And I don't believe that I do. All right, my dear, what I have next, these are called dry angles.
Okay.
They're like paper, cardboard, and they absorb water from your saliva glands.
Okay.
Okay? So open for me, and you have two major saliva producers in your cheek, so we stop them up.
Okay.
That helps us keep your teeth dry, because obviously you can't glue anything to something wet.
All right.
Next, I have a retractor, sweetheart.
Okay.
That I'm going to place in your mouth, and it spreads your lips and cheeks back and away from your teeth so I can isolate them.
Okay.
Okay. This goes right inside your cheek, and this goes under your lips. Close just a little bit. Then I have to invert your lip once I get it all in there.
Vincent's still coming out. They're just finishing up another call.
Okay, hon. There you go. Does that hurt you?
No.
Okay, darling. Here's a great big smile. All right, darling. This is a tongue block and a tongue restrictor, and it gives you something to bite on. Don't bite till I tell you to. Put your tongue in there, and now gently bite. Now open. I'm going to position it. Now bite. Perfect. Now your job is to not open.
Okay.
Keep it just like that. If you open, this goes bling.
Okay.
And right now, as you can see, This isolates everything I'm gonna need. I'm gonna lower you a little bit over there, baby.
Okay.
There we go. Now, chin up just a little. And I'm gonna dry your teeth. And then we're gonna put that sour stuff on the front of all of your teeth.
Okay.
You're doing great, sweetie. I feel like the desert. You doing okay, sweetie?
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. Alright, darling. Now just dab this little applicator and put it on the outside of your teeth. It's okay for you to swallow back there if you need to. Just squeeze on that block tighter if you need to swallow. I'm not getting anything in there that you can't swallow, sweetie. We'll rinse all this off in just a few minutes. I'll wait and get the molars at the very end because they're the ones on the bottom that can seep around the gum and you can get a real good taste of this sour stuff. And I don't want that happening right now because usually when that happens you're like, get that out of my mouth. Turn toward me, sweetheart. Oh, we're down. Lower molars.
I only have one. I was trying to get it to just take the order. Take them out. Let you know they don't do it.
Now we'll rinse all that out shortly.
Okay.
Don't move, okay? I know your arms is getting tired. Now turn toward me. All the water will run this way and my straw will get it out. Now open door. I'm going to take this out just for a moment. So you can see that. And then it's in the back. Alright, did I get all that paste out, sweetheart? Okay, now I got to put some cotton in there, sweetie.
Okay.
Saliva is truly about to become my arch enemy. Now, open for me, sweetie. Lift your tongue for me. I see a wisdom tooth peeking back there. Now, open, darling. And open and bite. Good. That's perfect. And don't open. Okay? You good? All right, sweetie. Now we're going to dry everything.
Okay.
No more water for a little bit. At least till we get your braces on after the fat will melt.
Okay.
And as you can probably see in your video, your teeth are frosty. This gives us a nice platform for the adherence of the glue. Now make sure you don't open, sweetheart. Very crucial. And keep your chin up. That keeps the water to the back of your mouth. Okay, now we're going to put that liquid that smells like nail salon on the outside of your teeth.
Okay.
This kind of opens up what's kind of called the pores of the enamel. The etch did, what I just, that sour stuff I put on your teeth. And then this bond seeps down into those pores and we shine the light on it. And it becomes hard and it kind of forms an anchor system. It anchors the glue to the tooth. And we light cure it to make it hard so that when I initially place the lower brackets in two of the upper and get the glue cleaned off, and then the doctor comes in and gets them right where she wants them, and she and I finish the uppers together.
Okay.
Turn toward me, darling. Very good, thank you.
I'll send your videos. I'll send your videos. I'll send your videos out.
Oh, okay, thank you. Open door, bite, gently. Good. I'm sorry, baby. We'll work with air. Open, bite. And bite. Perfect. You okay with that? Okay. Chin, just keep your chin up for me.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to shine that light in there briefly. That makes the liquid firm. Our glue is also light sensitive. We'll use this once we get, the doctor gets them right where she wants them to harden the glue. And then we'll talk about that also, about the glue.
Okay.
When I'm curing the brackets after she leaves. She'll cure them, and then I have to do it longer after she gets everything in place. Now, don't let up. Make sure you stay biting down. All right, we're going to start placing your brackets now.
Okay.
This is the longest time you'll spend in our chair, getting all your braces put on. Your adjustments will last usually about 20 to 30 minutes at most. We put the glue on the back side of the bracket like that. And then we just put it in here. And press. And that's the first one. That wasn't bad, was it?
It's alright.
Hmm?
It's alright.
Mm-hmm. It's in the bag, in the mail. Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Now, we're gonna continue around.
Okay.
And it just takes a little bit, so I have to take each bracket and put glue on it
Mm-hmm.
and place it. And then see it squeezes out a little bit of glue, so then I go around and clean that off. And I'll come back and clean those. Took your time, let's get going. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Not pulling your hair a little bit.
Mm-mm.
Making good progress.
That sound like crying.
You okay?
Yeah, sound like crying.
Somebody's calling you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. They're gonna have to wait.
Exactly. Early 9, no.
Don't open that off.
Okay.
I'll give you a little suction here in just a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the glass molar on and then finish cleaning the glue and we'll call the doctor in.
Okay.
Do you have any extension pliers I can use?
I'm gonna need them as long as you bring them back.
Okay. Let me see what
Okay, there we go.
do you have extension pliers?
I gave them to me, Trina.
Does Phyllis have any?
Okay, all right.
Call the doctor and just keep everything just like you had it, sweetheart.
Okay.
I don't want it.
Okay.
And while we're waiting for her to be on a soft diet only, or actually a liquid diet for the next 2 to 3 hours after you leave here. Your liquids, like smoothies, milkshakes, any type of soft ice cream that doesn't have any granola or chunks of anything in it. Applesauce, yogurt, mashed potatoes, anything that just slides down that doesn't require any chewing whatsoever. Okay? Then after the 2 to 3 hour period of liquid diet, then for the next 2 to 3 days, we want you on a soft diet. That would also include the things we just mentioned, but also you can do any type of pasta, like spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, ramen noodles, baked chicken, baked fish. Breakfast items would be scrambled eggs, grits, oatmeal, yogurts, smoothies, pancakes, any of those items for breakfast would be okay for the soft diet. Could also do, if you're not allergic to peanut butter, you could do a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Those Uncrustables are good.
I love those.
Yes, those are perfect.
Okay.
You can just tear them into small pieces and eat them.
Okay.
Now, as your teeth start to move, they'll get a little sore. It's not going to be anything excruciating, but it will be sore.
Okay.
So Tylenol or ibuprofen will help with that discomfort, and it usually only lasts 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, we won't be able to put colors on today because of the glue. We don't want to tug around the bracket because it's not fully set. But next time when you come in, and each time thereafter, you can have any color you want.
Okay.
We change them each time when you come in.
That's not bad time.
You'll be back in about 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Yes.
Just like this.
We'll put wires in
Okay.
so that the teeth will start to move.
So I have wires today.
You'll have wires.
Okay.
Because your brackets are designed to hold the wire. Goes in this little track right here, and then we squeeze it shut.
Okay.
It used to be the bracket was open, the wire went in the track, and you had to put the color around to hold the wire in place. But now with these, your colors are just there for cosmetic purposes. Now, a general rule of thumb with braces is nothing hard, crunchy, sticky, gooey, chewy. We're going to give you a food list today in your home care bag. That's going to spell out a few of those items for you. We're also going to send you some home care videos that are about 2.5 minutes long, each one. It's going to show you how to brush properly with braces, how to floss using your floss and floss threaders. It's going to show you how to use your interproximal brush, how to apply your wax, and we're going to give you all that today in your home care bag.
Okay.
We're also going to give you a little tube of, it's like Orajel. If you get an ulcer, it'll help to temporarily numb it until it heals. Also, of course, the wax will be in there. You don't want to leave your wax in a hot car. It'll melt. But wax generally, it's in strips. It's very soft. You just pinch off a little piece, roll it into a small ball, and you can apply it over any of your braces that are rubbing and causing an abraded area inside your lips or cheeks.
Okay.
Just press it on over it. The videos are also going to show you what to do if you get a pokey wire or a loose bracket.
Okay.
And we will get those to you before the end of the day today by email. I'll be getting your email information as soon as we're done. Now, you would not want to bite into hard fruits or vegetables. Those items have to be sliced, such as apples, pears, things that are hard like that. Cut them into thin slices and chew on your back teeth.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to go biting into an apple or a pear because you'll knock your brackets off.
Okay.
Your broccoli, cauliflower, and carrot sticks that are on, those veggie trays, they've got to be chopped sweetheart, sliced or cooked. You wouldn't want to go biting into a carrot stick.
Okay.
Obvious reasons there. If you like breakfast cereals, you got to let those kind of soften before you dive into those.
Okay.
And of course, no bagels, toasted sub breads. I'm just kind of naming off a few things that we know will break off brackets. Salad croutons. The chips that you can have are the thin chips like Lay's, Wise, Pringles, the baked chips, but not Doritos, Fritos, Takis, pita chips, bagel chips. Those are pretzels. They're too hard.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Well, you've already got them. Oh, she sent them to you. You can still have soft shell tacos, but not hard shell tacos.
Okay.
Pizza you can still have as long as it's the deep dish, not the thin and crispy crust. And of course, candies. Please avoid candies with nuts or caramel. Of course, no peanut brittle. I mean, it's just things that are obvious. You know, that you wouldn't want to put in there.
Hey Sharon, Sam said, where did you put your build up?
On the upper sixes.
And did you go on brackets?
Yes. 6 to 6.
Upper sixes and yeah, 6 to 6.
Now, of course, you wouldn't want to do any Jolly Ranchers. Ice crunching is a no-no. Meats on a bone, you need to pull that off of the bone and cut it into small pieces to eat. Don't bite into meats that are on the bone, because if you hit the bone, you're going to risk breaking your bracket. And I'm sure you like crab legs. You can still have those, just don't put the shell in your mouth and try to crack something out. Use the hand crackers. When we take this out, your lips are going to feel very full, sweetheart. They're not going to look that way, okay? It's just a sensation of something being under your lip that hasn't been there before. And that, just give it a few days, and that sensation will go away.
Okay.
You won't even know that these braces are in your mouth, but for probably the next week or so, it's going to be an adjustment period.
Okay.
Alright, sweetheart. Oh, sorry, baby. Things about to end.
Okay.
Alright, darling. Open for me. Now I'm going to rinse a little bit here, sweetheart.
Okay.
And then we'll take all that out. Now I want you to very slowly bite down, sweetheart. Okay, and turn this way for me. That's good. Not hitting any brackets. That's a good thing. Now you stay biting down, sweetheart. And get all this lovely stuff out. Open just a little bit. There you go. You got braces. He's like, oh boy. tip on that like a job. Good job. Now, when you bite down, you don't feel yourself hitting any of your braces, do you?
No,
With your teeth.
no.
All right, sweet girl. Can you see yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you got it where you can. That's perfect. Now we're gonna put your wires in,
Okay.
and you'll be done.
Ooh.
You've done great. Wasn't anything to be nervous about, was it?
Yeah,
It was?
it was.
Oh, okay, good.
It went smooth. You explained everything well.
Awesome. That always helps, you know?
Yeah.
It makes me more nervous if I don't know what's happening. Open, darling? Okay. And turn to the right side. These are my little skinny fingers. They help me move the wire around way in the back. This may be a little long in the back, but I'll fix it.
Okay.
See how the brace, the wire goes down into that track right there?
Mhm.
And then we take this and then just squeeze it close. And that holds the wire in place. The pressure of the wire against the tooth is what gently guides the tooth into position.
Mm.
The wires are in a perfect arch form. And these wires
Mhm.
don't hold a bend. I'll show you with your lower one what I'm talking about when I say that. You wouldn't want a wire in here right now that was steel, that bends. That would exert too much pressure in the beginning and break off your brackets. Now turn to the left for me. There we go. Now you're going to hear a little snipping noise as I trim this wire in the back.
Okay.
And then this little plier I have is going to put a bend in that wire so that it doesn't poke you out the end. There we go. Now let's do the same thing over here. I'm going to swing you around. No, maybe I'm not. I don't think this chair will do that. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Little snippy noise. Okay.
Mhm.
And you turn to the right for me, little girl. Perfect. Now you should not feel anything sharp out the ends on the top. Now, let me show you with this wire what I was talking about. See, it's in a perfect arch form. And no matter what I do, it's not going to hold a bend.
Okay.
So that exerts nice soft pressure and guides the teeth. That's how it straightens the teeth.
Okay.
Because it'll always return to this same perfect arch form. All right, sweetheart. It'll be a little long back there for a minute.
Okay.
Tilt your chin up for me. more. Just a little bit more if you can. There's some midline marks I have to line up. You hear that little snippy noise, sweetie? Some of them I can push with my fingers. Turn to the left for me, sweetheart. Others, like this one right here, I might do a little different because its tooth is turned. Turn to the right for me, sweetheart. All right, darling. Now, let's need. Now turn to the left for me. You see how this one is rotated? The tooth has got to turn like that. So in order for me to get this all the way in that slot, I've got to run this floss under there. Okay, now we're going to bring this like this so that I can bring that into that. And hopefully I can get that to close. Sorry, I know I'm really tugging on you. And turn to the left for me. I think we're pretty well done with that. Yeah, we got that closed. Alright, now we'll get rid of this floss. You don't want that hanging out of your mouth. There we go. And open for me. Comes a little long. Let's trim that. And turn way over to the left. That's good, sweetheart. Good. Okay. I'll turn this way. I'm just looking at all my gates. Okay, let's dim this wire and what have you. All right, sweetheart. Ta-da! We're gonna sit you up.
Okay.
Don't jump up, because we've had you back a while. Yeah, you can take those glasses off. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You did great.
Thank you.
And when you bite down, you don't feel anything bumping, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I can make your next appointment from back here.
Okay.
And let's give you this. This is your home care bag.
Okay.
And she's already sent your videos to
Okay.
your email. You might want to check.